Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about what I would improve with the Galaxy Z Fold 5, right? Recently we did hear about the OnePlus Fold, which looks incredible. Bigger screen in the front, or I should say wider screen, bigger battery, highest nits that we've ever seen in the smartphone, right? Camera's decent, but again, more foldables, better for anyone who has a foldable phone, or just kind of the history or the trajectory of where foldable phones will go in the future. So what would I improve on this phone? I've owned this phone for now, I want to say it's like 2.5 weeks, maybe two. I would probably say 2 weeks. And I really like it. So it's a little bit hard to critique the things that I guess I would want. But if I were to improve some things, I do have a few in mind. So first would be the battery. I think the battery is incredible. I think it's often overlooked, and people think just because the number says that, it's lower than 5,000 milliamps, it's not a good battery, like the higher number it is. That's not always true, but I do think for something that is a foldable phone that has a bigger, screen real estate, I do think that foldable phones minimum should have like 5,000 milliamp batteries or higher. So again, that's definitely what I would improve for this phone. Next, what I would also say is the front screen. So I do really like kind of the length, but in terms of the width of the front screen, it's not super big. And obviously that would be nice. I think with any phone, you obviously want to have a bigger screen. So I just think that would be nice. I think it would be nice to have a bigger screen, but also the same length. It would obviously make the phone bigger and make it heavier, but I feel like that would be really cool to have. It's just a wider screen. I don't have any issues with typing with it, so that's why it's not a huge issue for me. But if I did have to improve like any part of the screen, I would definitely say that. Next, a lot of people always have issues. So I feel like people think of foldables, they always think about, is there that crease that you're going to see, you're going to feel it? No, I don't really see that at all. Now, if I was like really, really anal about like having an issue with a phone, I don't like it. It's not noticeable. I feel like if you have the battery turned off or the screen turned off, you can obviously see that there's like a minor crease, but is it gonna, like, when you have the phone on, you don't feel it. And even when you're running your finger across, you don't feel it at all. So that'd be something that maybe I would improve as well. Next, one thing that I think would be nice is to also have kind of almost a little button, kind of like an on and off, that you could swipe up and down on the side of the phone, where you could possibly customize it to have some type of feature, right? So kind of like how Apple has that one switch that you can use on the phone. I feel like that'd be nice to have an option to like have a certain function when it's up or down. I feel like that would be a really creative thing to have with the phone. So I'd really like that. Now, my biggest thing with this phone that I do think was a big mistake when it comes to Samsung, and I don't know if the OnePlus Fold has it, is not having a stylus that comes with it. I feel like for the S23 Ultra to have a S Pen in it, that made me want to get that phone so badly. But the fact that this doesn't, I feel like, is a big mistake. I feel like it should have had one, especially for a phone that has this much real estate on a screen, and you have to go out of your way to then buy an S Pen already on top of the price that this phone goes for. I think was just a big mistake. And again, I hope that in the future the Z Fold 6 will have that. I feel like that would just be such a better feature. And like, why not, right? Allowing people to draw in here, allowing people to use it for multitasking, whatever feature they want to use, to at least have that option for the price point is, I feel like, really important. And that's my next last point. It's price point. This is going for anywhere from like $1,700 to $1,800, maybe higher, I don't know. I only got this phone because I was able to trade in 2 devices to obviously bring down the price. Now, I think if I didn't do that, I don't think I would have bought this phone. I feel like currently right now, the pricing for the phone is just super high. I feel like it's way too high for most people to purchase and kind of be like, I could get the S23 Ultra, or I could get an iPhone 15 Pro Max for way less than what this is going for, or maybe a Google Pixel 8 Pro. Like, you can argue that those phones are powerful, if not more powerful than this, right? But because of the price point, it's like it makes it more difficult for a consumer to justify paying that much money for a phone versus paying for, what I just mentioned. So I don't know how they would do that. I mean, personally, if I think about like producing this product and making the product, do I think that it costs a ton of money? No. But I feel like, I definitely feel like this could be a much lower, I don't want to say much lower, but I feel like the price point could definitely be lower than what it currently is, at least more than like $300 or $400 off what the price actually is. I feel like the iPhones, I don't know if I'm 100% accurate with this, but I feel like they're going for anywhere from like 1,000 to 1,100, maybe a little bit more. But I feel like if you price this at like 1,200, maybe 1,350 or something, I feel like more people would be interested and kind of consider like, hey, this is an option. But again, if you had an S Pen, that would be another reason to have a consumer pay more if it already came included. You can obviously have a case where you can attach an S Pen, but like being able to have it in the phone and to charge it in the phone is just such a better feature. And hopefully they change that, because I feel like whenever I was watching videos before I purchased this phone, that was a big thing or big issue that a lot of people had, was that there was no S Pen included. So definitely just something I hope that they fix, but we'll see. I don't really know, but hopefully I'm wishing that they do that. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you think are your biggest issues with the Z Fold 5, and what do you think Samsung should do in the future to make this phone better, is my question. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.